Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I just want to thank all my old subscribers and welcome my new subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. So I just wanted to do a quick garden update before it started raining. It's already started sprinkling out here, but as you can see, my garlic, nothing really happened more than weeds. These flowers came up really pretty. Here is some more beets and carrots. There were radishes in here. I harvested them out and put more carrots in. So that's all that's in here right now. Here were some leeks. You can see some are coming up. Little wispy ones here and there. Yeah, but not too good. Here are some more onions and leeks. Peppers. I'm really proud of my celery because last year I couldn't grow celery to save my life. But as you can see, still a lot of weeds in there. Marigolds, they're really tall. Stand back for you. Really tall, but no blooms. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Here was a bare spot. I planted some calendula seeds, which I just got, and they're already popping up. Here's some more peppers. Peppers. I've harvested so many peppers off these trees already. Hopefully I'll be getting a lot more. I've put them in the freezer, so when I get a good bit of them, I will be doing some salsa and stuff with them. Here is some. You can see the plant is loaded in there of these little cayenne ones. There's a lot more back there. Don't mind the weeds. Yes, I know this has to be weeded. Got some more growing there. There are lots of blooms on them, so hopefully we'll be getting a lot more. There's more peppers. Here is tomatoes. Haven't gotten any tomatoes yet. There's some on the other plants. It's probably about 20 or so. I haven't seen any on this one, but hopefully soon we'll be getting tomatoes. Here is okra. And this jungle here is cucumbers. We've gotten a few cucumbers off of here, and they are outgrowing their trellis. Down there, those little ones were the sour Mexican gherkins, which never took off. And as these ones are taking over, these are pickling cucumbers, I don't think those are going to survive. So, whatever. There's borage and wormwood that I've cut down so many times and it keeps growing back. Here is the elderberries, mint, and then over here I have my strawberries, which I get a couple every morning, ripe, and I try to get to them before the squirrels and the birds do. And there's a couple right there that I'm gonna pick as soon as I am finished and eat those for breakfast. There's some more, and this is what I do with the runners. I just put them in other pots and hopefully get more strawberries the following year. Here's a blueberry bush that I just bought. It's in water. He told me put it in water till they ripen. So that's what I'm doing. When I got this, 2 days ago now, they were all green, and you can see they already started to ripen. Some remnants of my herbs, which didn't really do that well. Some plants, some flowers, and then over here in the main garden, the grass is already wet and dewy. This thing is ridiculous. It was so full, so crazy. This side, because we have had so much rain, so much water, that this has, when I cut the leaves off, it just started to die out. But it's got a few on there, so hopefully it will produce something. There's a couple of butternut squashes in there. I see a couple of little ones. I don't know if you can see that. Let me come around this side. See right there? And there's another little one. So I see 3 or 4 of those. And the watermelons. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till these get big enough to where I can eat them. There's one down there. And then I have these other melons. I have to look up the variety that I did. I'm not exactly sure what they were. And they're all on the ground. There's some here. And they're trying to get them off my fence. Because that's the neighbors. We don't want the neighbor having our free fruit. And then there's another big one in there. And the flowers here did pretty good too. And then the main garden. Step back the corn. It started to fall over. Actually, the wind blew it over. I tried to prop it up, but it doesn't seem to be working. Swiss chard needs to be harvested. Kale, purple spinach, my onions. I don't know. I haven't had good luck with onions, and these don't seem to be doing any better, as you can see. Between the dog jumping in the garden, the rabbits running through the garden, and the dog rushing after the rabbits. But that's this side. Arugula finally came up. There's a bit more celery in here. This is where I harvested some lettuce. I wanted to pull it off because it was kind of overtaking the garlic here. There's some tomato plants that are taken off. Here is my volunteer dill plant that I didn't plant here, but it came up. Lettuce. Beans, not doing so well. I got a few out of there, but they're okay. The kohlrabi over there, not doing as well as I thought it would, but whatever. Lettuce back this way that I didn't plant there, but it's there. Tomatoes, again, I didn't plant it there, but it's there. Peppers. Tomatoes, I didn't plant there. I don't know how things get where they are. Peppers, there's some peppers on that one as well. I've harvested so many of these ones already, and hopefully we'll get a lot more. Here is the main tomatoes. So there's quite a few on here, but they're green still. Probably about 30 or so already, but they're small and they're green. So hopefully we'll get tomatoes ripening soon. I can show you some. There's some little ones there. There's some down there. There's some right there. So they're coming, but they're just not ripe yet. My potatoes, yeah. I know what happened to them, and then they fell over, and then we mowed through here, and they got trampled by tomatoes. I planted that here because they were so crowded in the main garden, and the garlic wasn't doing well in here. I don't know what happened to it. There's some coming up, but it's not little piece of the garden. This is cabbages, broccoli, and cauliflower. The other side of corn, and then some tomatoes that are doing really well. So that's it for our garden. That's it. Crazy that it's just sprung up. Like, basically in the last week or so we've had so much rain that it is exploded. So that's probably gonna be our last garden update, because in a little while I'll be starting to harvest, and then there won't be anything pretty much to show. So that's it for the garden. And the herbs I've already started to harvest, so there isn't much to show there. But otherwise than that, that's a quick snippet of my the rest of my herbs. That's flowers. They took off really well in that. This is a little experiment I'm doing for onions. And there is one coming up right there, if you can see it. And it's packed with onions, and I'm checking the soil to see if a looser soil will work better than the soil we have in our garden. This is a masculine mix. That's some more calendula, borage, cilantro, which I've harvested twice, and I obviously did damage the last time because it isn't coming back. Basil, which I've harvested before. This is lavender. There's my basil, more basil that I've harvested and it's coming back. Chives I've harvested, coming back, and lettuce. I pick off every morning for lunches because it's right close to my back door. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos.